Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I decided to start a new series called Socerer Love, Chrome X Listener Audio. Now let's get started with part 1 titled Stone. Here we are in high school. You're with Senku. It wasn't odd, well, for you at least. You see, you and Senku are enemies, but at specific times, frenemies. Since childhood, that is. The only reason you got along with him is because he's Taichu's, your cousin's best friend. But you got along with Senku even more since middle school, with both you finally actually talking to each other and becoming lab partners. You were friends with Yuzureha. You got along with her better. Even though you were more chaotic than her, you're always there for each other. You would be in the art club room, finishing your project of edible paint because of the tools in the science room weren't enough. You would be finishing it out if it weren't for Senku. You turned away from the open window, studying on the 10 by 10 box of plastic bottle caps. So, leakhead, why exactly did you call me here? He questioned, then continuing. I would be finishing my edible paint now, except... He breathed in dramatically. You called me. He ended with another dramatic drop. Senku turned to you, the rocket put on his lab coat shining in the light. Alright, first of all, why are you making edible paint? And second, I need you because my twig arms need your brain, he replied. Walking over to the desk which held the machine that was meant for refining the caps. I'm making edible paint so some stupid kid won't go ahead and swallow the paint, getting them poisoned. You said, making your way to the desk with him. The machine rested on its side. You pressed your hands against it, lifting up to sit upright on the desk. Senku then took the box, carefully pouring the caps into the compartment. Once the box was empty, Senku set the box down, clicking the button to start the converting. You let go of the machine. It's standing still. Small puffs of smoke came out. Silence rolled until then. The green door slammed open. This is it, Senku. After a specific brunette cousin of yours answered. After 5 long years, I'm telling her how I feel. You turned to face your cousin, Taiju. You gave a soft wave, your face neutral, looking smug like always. Others covered their ears, you and Senku just standing there. Wow, fascinating, Sugui answered. The balls connected to the machine halfway filled. Amazing, my war screaming cousin. You got this. She'll definitely say it. You replied to Taiju, giving him a smug smirk and a good old thumbs up. Sorry, you big elf, but we can't leave the lab right now. But I promise to cheer you on so vociferously, my vocal cords will snap. Senku said, turning to face him. Don't worry, Taiju. I bet America could even hear me. Well, at least. You glanced at Senku, knowing he was joking around. Awesome? You mean it? You rock, Senku, in your name. But what do you mean, at least, your name? Taiju questioned. You'll see in a second, you replied, taking out the bottle of gasoline as he handed it to Senku. No, you big elf, I won't protect my voice even 1 millimeter for your cause, he mumbled. Well, he replied. See what I mean? Taiju face dropped. What? Come on, man. Look, Taiju, you felt this way for 5 years. You held up your hand, showing all 5 fingers. Senku finished it off. And you never said anything. I can't praise such illogical behavior, but I can give you something as logical as hell, he answered. You snickered at Senku, knowing what would come next. Me and your name developed this kind of drug as a kind of love potion. Senku held the round beaker up, giving a mischievous smirk to Taiju. It maxes out your pheromone levels, granting you a 10 billion% chance of winning her heart. You nodded along, going with the flow. Yep, it took a few tastes, but we made it work. Not to mention it tastes like strawberries and mangoes. Tied you out the beaker. Dumping it into the tree. Thanks, but no thanks. Senku, your name. Got to do this my own way. Taiju walked off, shutting the door. He gave a soft whistle, and that's a waste of number 1, you said. Wow, are you serious, Taiju? Your name? You made a love potion? Number 1, my name's not serious. And number 2, it's just gasoline refined from plastic bottle caps. Consider the molecule and structure of polyethylene, you answered. Senku tossed a lit match into the sink, the flame shining bright. Exactly what your name said. Use your brains. You can tell by just looking. The other students stared. You walked out of the room quietly, heading to the vending machine for the 2 energy drinks. Once you finished grabbing them, you walked over to the door, leaning against the wall, staying outside the room, but you quietly listened. I can't. Me neither. You stare at the door, smirking. Dumbasses. You quietly wait for Senku to finish. You watched out the window, looking at both Taiju and Nizoriha as Senku stood by your side. Watching along with you. You looked at your classmates in the other room. 100 yen on heartbreak, 300 yen on making him cry, 500 yen on calling him creep. The other spat. You leaned in from the open window in the hallway to reach your face over to them. Triple that to 1,500 yen on her liking him back. You allowed that dumb. I don't have as much, but 10,000 yen on that also, Senku said. You turned to him, giving a small smile as you perched your head back onto Senku's shoulder. Seriously? The 3 said. Both you and Senku cracked open your drinks, watching out the window. When Senku took a sip, he gasped, looking at the great beam of light. Senku, what's that? You asked. Neither you or him knew. Took hold of your hand. You didn't flinch or anything. Looks like it travels at 3,200 kilometers, 19,883 miles per second, or 2.6 the speed of sound, you answered. Senku glanced at you. Always one step ahead of me, seedling, he said. Soon you saw a few people, and the stock field turned stone. Wait, stone? You questioned. In the blink of an eye, the halls, the school, even Senku faded away. You stared, pitch black in your eyes. Alright, don't panic, your name. Count how long I'll be like this. Let's pray that I don't stay like this forever. And make sure I stay conscious. I hope everyone's alright. And that's the end of Socerer's Love, Part 1, Stone. I'll be making your name and Chrome meet sooner than you expect. Kept on stuttering, and there's a lot of background noise. I thought it's probably the only place I can express myself. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll see you next week.